Welcome to the Crypto Ranger Show. Let's look at Alice token. I'll be live tonight at 11 p.m. Central Time in just about 2.5 hours from right now. If you guys are enjoying the content, I appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button and the bell notification. It takes no effort at all and does help support the channel. If you guys want to join the Telegram, link to join is in the description below. Without further ado, let's look at this token. This just intrigued me because we're right above the 333-minute time frame on, or the 200-day moving average on the 333-minute time frame. I do like to trade this on the higher, or the swing trades. I do like to swing trade this time frame. So you got above the 200-day moving average, 200-day smooth moving average technically. This is the thicker line is a 200-day smooth moving average. The thin line is a 200-day moving average. So you got above it. You close the entire candle above it. That's what I like to see. That's what I look for. And then I really love when you make a higher low above it. Now, I will say that you are getting oversold on the RSI, but I look at this and I see this as a possible rising wedge. Although, when I play around with it a little bit, I did not want to put that top one there. When I play around with it a little bit, it does not seem that bad to me. Because look, this is starting to go sideways here, and that's probably a bullish pattern. If we go to like the 15-minute time frame, are we making some kind of bull pennant? I bet there's a chart with more liquidity than this. There's like no liquidity. Let me see if I can find a better chart. It looks like there's like no volume on this one. So here's a better chart. On the 15-minute time frame, you're not really making a bull pennant. I could even see this as being a shoulder, head, right shoulder. So to me, this is still kind of a bearish pattern. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, yeah, that to me does look like a rising wedge. So I would be careful here, even though it's getting oversold, making a higher low above that 200-day smooth moving average on the 5.5-hour time frame. Basically, is what it is. It looks a little sketchy to me, so I'd be hesitant to enter a trade right here. The 1 hour is trying to make a higher low, but again, it just looks a little sketchy to me. So I would heed caution on this. It does look a little bit sketchy, but it's on my radar now because it is above that key moving average on the 5.5-hour time frame. So to me, if this does break down, the measured move would be it would be pretty bad. The measured move would take you all the way down. Let's just see what that measured move would be. So it would take you down to the support right here where the blue line is at $1.15. Now, if these break up parabolically, now if they do break up, they break out parabolically is what I'm trying to say. $1.54 would be the measured move. So those are targets for the upside and downside. They do break down 68% of the time, but anything is possible. The fact that it's oversold with minimal price action to the downside is a good sign, but I really don't like what I'm seeing on that 15-minute time frame with that head and shoulders, and like this is a rising wedge on the higher time frame. So I would just heed caution here, but to me, if I had to take any trade right now on this, I would take it short to the downside with a measured move of $1.15. If you break $1.35, I would be looking for more upside for a move parabolically to the upside. So if this, then that. Just like the last token I looked at, it looks kind of indecisive, but I have my trades ready. If you break $1.35, I would take a long for a massive move up. If you break this level right here, this last local low here at $1.28, I'd be looking for a short. If you hit either of those levels, you could open up a trade. Right now, there's no trade zone. You got to wait for price action to do what it's going to do. But that's what I'd be looking out for. Not financial advice. That's just from my own analysis. That's just the most likely situation of what I do believe will happen. So that's kind of where it lands on Alice token. Again, I'll be live here in a little bit. I'm going to set an alert at $1.35, and then I set $1.28. If you break these levels, I'd be looking for longs or shorts, depending on what happens. So $1.28 is because that'd be below that last wick low there. So we'll see what happens, but that's what I'm looking at for Alice. No trade zone right now unless you lose $1.28 or break $1.35 to the upside. With that being said, guys, that's all I got. I'll see you guys in the live stream later tonight. Until then, trade safe and have a great rest of your Monday.